Pisces, welcome to another reading by the Blessings Foundry Tarot. I did the general read this morning, but I felt like there's another message that needs to come out, so I'm going to just do this free form quick reading. Please share, like, subscribe if you like this format or you like the message. If it resonates with you, leave a comment or a note about, what works, what's not working. Getting this, channel up and running, so your input is very valued and appreciated. All right, let's get your reading for you. Okay, spirit, guides, guardians, angels, ancestors, 5D light and above, please come near. What message do you have for Pisces? What do you want the Pisces collective to know? Okay, hold on one second. Okay, so we get the devil, which can be obsessive energy, addicted, chained, identifying what you don't want, or by identifying what you do want by experiencing what you don't want, and contrast. Then we get the Two of Cups. So perhaps there's a relationship or a union or partnership that you're experiencing a duality in, or understanding from either pain or turmoil or resistance and flow, and that's some type of disruption that maybe it's not what you want, and it's showing you a different path or directing you to what you do want. One thing to note, oftentimes in life when we feel difficulties around things, or there's resistance, or it's just not going smoothly, oftentimes that's a very valuable indicator that that is not what is for us. Whenever there's resistance, that shows us that that might not be resonating with the truth we have for ourselves, or what our higher self wants. Then we get the Queen of Cups. So this is emotional. So we see here, we have the devil, the Two of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. The Queen has one cup, but she is very emotionally in tune, uses her intuition. She's very beautiful, very caring and loving. And we see the dynamics here almost as though on this side we have the Queen of Cups, and on this side we have the devilish energy. So again, twos can be about choices, unions, partnerships. So we see the dynamic or the duality here between something that's very disruptive and something that's very peaceful. All right, Spirit, do you have any more messages from this deck for Pisces Collective for this free form reading? Somebody's causing trouble in your life, Pisces. That's what I'm thinking. All right, so we get the Six of Wands as the last card out of this. Heartache, feeling crappy, out in the cold, temperance. Yes, so this is what is exactly going on. So Spirit, was like, hey, get back on here and, share this message. Pisces, right now, it's likely that there's a situation, a person, or a dynamic or an energy that's coming at you and making you feel not good, and you might not clearly understand it all the way, or maybe you do in fact understand it, and it's saying, the choice here in this partnership, union, or duality is to stay in this chained state of resistance and contrast, the negative contrast that's difficult for you, or to move out of that and to focus on your improved emotional state. And the Temperance Angel is here, and we see, in the Two of Cups, we see two cups that are separate, and in Temperance we see two cups again, but the bottom cup is pouring into the one cup. So even though in the Temperance we have an eternal flow of an eternal balancing, we see the flowers here in full bloom. The Temperance Angel has, I believe this is Gabrielle, has a peaceful look. It's a card of harmony. So the indication here is the choice is to come away from the negative contrast into a place of harmony, so you can balance and move away from the loneliness, the feeling out in the cold, the isolation, the hard times, no longer being the wounded warrior, no longer having the heartache and pain, and coming to a place of victory. where your efforts, your emotions, what you bring to the table is recognized and admired, and you are accepted fully for everything that you are and everything that you bring to the table. So Pisces, this is speaking about a situation here. So I have these other cards, and Spirit was kind of indicating for me to pull them. So I am, and I get two cards that popped up, which are very fitting. So I think Spirit is really having me do this message to reach out to somebody who's in emotional pain right now, and to help them recognize and help them be eased through their pain and to comfort. So I'm sending you good positive energy, like a virtual hug of energy. Hug. Okay, so back on track. Here we go. Emotional pain is a symptom of being abused. So again, we have the contrast, and it doesn't feel good. And that contrast is a symptom of something that isn't good for you. Abuse, right? And again, I'm not saying you're being abused, but you know your situation, so apply it as it is, but don't twist it to make it be something it's not. Every time we lie to ourselves, judge ourselves, or reject ourselves, our emotional reaction isn't pleasant. The pain is letting us know that we have to do something to stop the abuse. So, as I stated earlier, this is remarkable how Spirit reinforces the message of you're in a situation that's hurting you, and you're at a point where you need to either choose to stay chained to the pain or to move away from it. Let me, so you can see these. Hopefully you can see them. All right. And then the next card is I experience love by jumping into the ocean of love. Everything I do is a ritual of love. Walking, talking, working, playing. Just to be alive makes me intensely happy. I am no longer thinking, I am feeling. So this is really indicating, it feels really heavy, Pisces. It feels, I mean, I'm a Pisces clearly, but Pisces embody the heart space. Pisces are love, and they feel everything so deeply, and it can have a tendency to consume a Pisces, and to where they might not see a way out, or be able to clearly identify this situation. So I need to pull this card too, because this was just on top. I love myself unconditionally. With my attention focused on love, I justify and explain everything I perceive through the eyes of love. This makes it easy to feel unconditional love for all of the secondary characters in my story. And that's a perfect way to see this, Pisces, is understand that you are not the other people in your life. You are you. You cannot control anything else. You can't control the air, the water, the seas, or any other person. Nothing. The only thing you have control over is yourself. You can only change yourself, and you and you alone are the only one that can make change in your life or choose a different path. And Spirit, wanted me to come through, I guess, today and say, Pisces, please hear me clearly. You're in a place of devil energy. Come out. I'm working with you to come out of the cold, come out of the pain of loneliness, to, no longer, this Nine of Wands, he's standing alone. He doesn't have anybody. Look at him. He's just been beat to heck and back. And he's just what the fuck, right? Pardon my language. But, and no matter what happens, it's tired of having swords in the heart. And it's ready, to have victory. Have that victory in love. Have that victory in life. Come out of hurtful situations. Identify the emotional pain that you're feeling as a negative thing to move away from, so you can experience, true love and love yourself unconditionally. So I hope that helps you. Even if it helps one person, then, I'm grateful for that. And I'm grateful for, you spending time with me, Pisces. And again, if this resonates with you, please do let me know. I appreciate it. God bless.